A man who was once healthy, successful in his career, and had a peaceful family life, began to experience strange things after moving his bed to a new spot. Each night, he was haunted by nightmares. His sleep became heavy and restless, and he woke up feeling exhausted for no apparent reason. Then, his work started to decline, money began to slip away, and arguments with his wife became more frequent. When he finally invited a Feng Shui expert to take a look, he discovered that the head of his bed was placed in a location that ancient teachings consider extremely taboo. A position believed to drain good fortune, weaken vitality, and gradually destroy health and happiness. The bedroom is not just a place for rest. It is the energetic center of a person's life. Every night, the body absorbs life energy from the surrounding space to rejuvenate itself. When the bed is placed in the right position, the energy field stays balanced, the mind is calm, sleep becomes deep, and good fortune flows naturally. But just one wrong placement can reverse the flow of energy. Bad energy can seep in, the balance between yin and yang is disrupted, and a person starts to feel tired. Wealth and luck begin to fade away. The ancients used to say, "Where energy gathers, fortune is born. Where energy scatters, blessings are lost." In today's video, we will explore the two most inauspicious headboard positions, spots that may seem harmless, but can quietly erode your wealth, luck, happiness, and longevity all at once. By understanding this, you can make simple changes to your living space to welcome back positive energy, bringing peace and prosperity into your home. Before we begin, take a moment to affirm something positive. I am opening my space to good things. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel so you can continue discovering the hidden secrets of Feng Shui that help make life more peaceful and fulfilling. Now let us take a deeper look at the two most inauspicious positions for a bed's headboard, places where the flow of energy begins to shift in the wrong direction. The first position. The headboard is against a wall that backs up to a bathroom. In many modern homes, to save space, bathrooms are often placed right behind the bedroom. At first glance, this seems practical, but in Feng Shui, this is considered one of the most serious taboos, especially when the head of the bed is pressed directly against the wall that borders the bathroom. A bathroom is a place full of waste energy, where people release what is old, dirty, and no longer needed. It is a space dominated by yin energy, filled with moisture, humidity, and bacteria. In the 5 elements, the bathroom represents the water element. When water is not controlled, it can overwhelm earth, the element that nourishes the body, mind, and fortune. When a bed's headboard leans against a bathroom wall, the negative energy can seep silently through the barrier, disturbing the energy in the bedroom. People who are sensitive often notice it right away. Sleeping in that position often brings a cold sensation down the neck, a heavy head, and restless sleep. Even with the air conditioner set to a warm temperature, the room may still feel damp and heavy, with odd smells lingering in the air. Some people even dream about water, flowing, dripping, or falling, or hear the sound of trickling water, despite no actual source nearby. These are signs of invasive water energy, where cold, damp energy is taking over the sleeping space. From a Feng Shui perspective, the bedroom is a place for gathering energy, a space where the body and mind rest and absorb yang energy to restore vitality. A bathroom, on the other hand, is a place of release, where stale, chaotic energy is flushed away. One space gathers, the other disperses. When these two opposing energies are only separated by a wall, conflict becomes inevitable. Over time, the yang energy in the body is slowly drained, night after night, leading to fatigue illness, and a weakened immune system. In the long run, the yin energy from that area can also affect family relationships. The ancients believed when the yin energy is heavy, love turns cold. When cold energy surrounds your place of rest, people tend to grow distant, closed off, impatient, and emotional intimacy between couples starts to fade. Even from a scientific perspective, this concern is valid. Bathrooms are high in humidity, filled with bacteria, steam, and chemical residues from cleaning products. Even if the wall is solid, microparticles, moisture, odor, and microorganisms can still pass through tiny gaps. Damp air is the perfect breeding ground for mold, which contributes to fatigue, allergies, headaches, and poor sleep quality. These factors, though invisible, are enough to throw off the body's natural rhythm. Feng Shui is not just about belief. It is the art of understanding and harmonizing the energy around us. When a bed is placed next to a source of chaotic energy, we unknowingly let that negative energy enter our bodies every night. It is like dirty water seeping through underground channels. Though unseen, over time, it dries up the trees and withers the leaves. Human beings are no different. When we remain in a heavy energy field for too long, our health and spirit begin to suffer. The second position. The headboard is against a wall with a window. Let us start with the practical view. When the head of the bed is placed directly under or too close to a window, people are easily affected by outside elements, drafts, dust, noise, and light. Even with modern glass and thick curtains, it is hard to fully block cold air that sneaks in at night. When sleeping, the body is at its weakest, and cold air directly affecting the head and neck over time can lead to colds, nasal congestion, sinus issues, and even impact the nervous system. Elderly people or those with weaker health are especially vulnerable, often waking up in the middle of the night, having strange dreams, and feeling groggy in the morning. Windows are also places where temperature and humidity fluctuate dramatically. Sunlight during the day, dew at night. This constant shift forces the body to keep adapting, which disrupts sleep. Add to that the sound of traffic, howling wind, or leaves brushing against the glass on a quiet night. All of these can cause uneasiness and prevent deep rest. In urban areas, some people unknowingly have their sleep disturbed every night by streetlights or honking horns coming through the window, never realizing the real problem is the position of the bed. In Feng Shui, a window is considered the most active entry and exit point for energy in a room, like the room's breath. When the headboard is too close to a window, the energy surrounding the person becomes unstable. Positive energy gathers, but is quickly swept away by the wind. Yang energy disperses, yin energy seeps in. This makes a person feel unsettled and anxious for no clear reason. That sense of unease is not psychological. It is the body's natural response to unstable energy surrounding the head. The old saying goes, when energy is in motion, the mind cannot rest. Sleep is when the mind needs to be still so the body can heal. But the window is a space where energy is constantly moving. So, when your head is near it, true rest is impossible. You may sleep a lot but still feel tired. You may sleep deeply but still wake up drained. Some people even dream of falling, floating, or hear their name being called. These are signs that the energy field near the headboard is extremely unstable. A window also symbolizes an escape route for energy. When the headboard is placed there, all the good energy you absorb during sleep easily slips away. It is like trying to hold water in a cracked pot. No matter how full it gets, it slowly leaks out. That is why people who sleep in this position often feel like they are working hard, but getting nowhere. Luck comes and goes, health improves slowly, and emotions become unstable. Ancient wisdom also says that a window behind the bed is where the wind cuts through your destiny, preventing fortune from settling in. If the window also faces strong winds or direct sunlight, the energy in the room becomes even more scattered, creating a sense of imbalance. Some homeowners have shared that after moving their bed just a few handspans away from the window, their sleep noticeably improved. They felt more refreshed, and even their work began to flow more smoothly. These two inauspicious headboard placements show that even a small mistake can shift the entire flow of energy. But if we know how to position the bed correctly, we can not only avoid misfortune, but also invite blessings into our space. Now, let us listen to the timeless Feng Shui rules for bed placement passed down through generations. When it comes to bedroom Feng Shui, the very first rule that the ancients always emphasized is this: the headboard must have a solid backing. A sturdy wall behind the bed is like a protective mountain. It supports and guards your sleep. A bed without support is like a boat drifting in the waves. The person sleeping there often feels lost, insecure, and mentally weakened over time. Next comes the direction of the bed. Since ancient times, people have believed that the human body is a part of nature and is directly affected by the Earth's magnetic field. Therefore, the bed should align with the north-south axis so that blood flow and energy move in harmony with the rhythms of nature. When the head points north and the feet face south, sleep becomes deeper, breathing is smoother, and the mind feels sharp and clear upon waking. But if the direction is reversed, the body must fight against the natural energy flow, which over time leads to fatigue, restlessness, and trouble concentrating. A bed positioned with nature not only supports health, but also enhances mental clarity and stability. Avoid placing the bed directly under overhead beams or large ceiling lights. This might seem harmless, but in Feng Shui, it is called hanging blade energy, a kind of suspended pressure. When lying under a beam, a person can feel subconsciously pressed down. The energy in the room becomes compressed, unable to flow freely. Eventually, this leads to headaches, neck stiffness, shallow sleep, and even dreams of being crushed or trapped. If changing the architecture is not an option, you can remedy this by installing a false ceiling, hanging soft curtains, or simply moving the bed slightly away from the beam. When the pressure is lifted, energy becomes balanced again, and sleep becomes noticeably lighter and more restful. Lastly, avoid placing mirrors directly facing the bed. Mirrors are powerful reflectors. They can double both images and energy. When a mirror reflects the person sleeping, it scatters the body's energy, leading to insomnia, strange dreams, and a feeling of unease. Some people have even said they woke up in the middle of the night startled, feeling like someone was watching them in the mirror. That is not just imagination. It is the effect of opposing energy currents reflected by the mirror. The best solution is to keep mirrors in discreet places where they do not reflect the bed, or cover them with a light curtain at night to keep the room's energy calm. Even when we understand how to position the bed correctly, not everyone has the space to actually move it around in a small room. But thankfully, the wisdom of our ancestors includes subtle remedies that can transform bad energy into good without the need to relocate anything. First, use double-layered thick curtains if the headboard is near a window. If your bed must be placed near a window, the most important thing is to keep the energy flow stable and prevent it from being scattered. A window is where wind, light, and energy enter and exit most strongly. To protect your sleep, The ancients advised using double-layered curtains, one layer to filter light and another to block drafts and stabilize the room's energy. The simplest solution is just that, a pair of thick layered curtains. The first layer should be light, airy fabric in neutral colors like cream, beige, or soft yellow. When morning light passes through, it softens the brightness, creating a warm and gentle atmosphere, like a light mist covering the room. This layer represents yang energy, helping the space stay bright but not harsh, warm but not overwhelming. The outer curtain should be thicker and in deeper or more muted tones, such as earthy brown, soft gray, or dark green. This layer acts as an energetic shield, blocking cold drafts from outside, especially on windy nights or during humid weather. Together, the two layers form a natural energy barrier that regulates both light and airflow, protecting your sleep from disruptions caused by unstable energy. When the curtains are fully drawn, the headboard area becomes noticeably calmer. The wind softens, the brightness dims, and the room takes on a peaceful, cozy feel, like being gently wrapped in a warm embrace. The energy in the room begins to slow down, flow evenly, and synchronize with your breath as you sleep. Second, hang a Feng Shui gourd at the corner of the window. If the headboard is placed near a window, in addition to using curtains, there is another traditional and highly effective tip. Hang a small Feng Shui gourd, called hulu, in the corner of the window. Do not underestimate this small object. In Feng Shui, the gourd is considered a sacred item with the power to attract and preserve positive energy while dispelling negative energy, bringing peace and calm to your space. The gourd has a unique shape, with a narrow neck and a wide, round base, symbolizing the ability to absorb bad energy and hold on to the good. The small opening traps harmful energy, while the larger base stores pure, vibrant energy. Hung near the window, where airflow and energy are the most dynamic, it acts as a container for good fortune, keeping luck and abundance from being carried away. For materials, choose gourds made from jade, brass, or natural wood. A jade gourd represents blessings and longevity and is perfect for elderly family members or those with weaker health. A brass gourd carries strong protective energy and wards off negative forces, ideal if the window faces strong winds or areas with a lot of disruptive energy. A wooden gourd, especially one made from peach wood, brings warmth and balance to the room. When hanging the gourd, place it in the upper left corner of the window, as seen from inside the room. In Feng Shui, the left side is associated with the azure dragon, a symbol of good fortune. If you choose to hang two gourds, make sure they are spaced evenly to create a sense of harmony and energetic balance. Interestingly, Western energy theories also suggest that soft, enclosed shapes like the gourd can help calm energetic vibrations, making people feel more relaxed and fall asleep more easily. When light gently hits the gourd, it reflects a soft, ambient glow, creating a peaceful atmosphere, like a tiny lamp shining in the stillness of night. Third, place a low cabinet or wooden shelf between the headboard and the bathroom wall. If your bed is near a bathroom, one practical remedy is to place a low, sturdy cabinet or wooden shelf between the headboard and the wall. This piece of furniture acts as a buffer zone, creating a shield that separates your rest area from the humidity and odors behind the wall. Ideally, the shelf or cabinet should be the same height or just slightly lower than the headboard. This not only looks visually balanced, but also allows air and energy to flow naturally through the room. On top of the shelf, you can place a small ceramic vase, a leafy green plant with rounded leaves, or light Feng Shui items such as a Hulu gourd statue, a crystal sphere, or a Himalayan salt lamp. These items bring warmth, promote good energy, and enhance the energy of the headboard area. Green plants help absorb moisture and purify the air. Ceramics or crystals, which belong to the earth element, help ground energy and create a sense of calm and stability. If possible, you can also install a thin wooden panel or a layer of soundproofing material on the wall behind the headboard. This keeps the wall dry, reduces noise, and blocks out subtle humidity or negative energy from the bathroom. Choose natural, warm colors like light brown, beige, or earthy yellow. These are yang colors that promote calm and safety, helping you relax and sleep better. Also, keep the headboard area clean, bright, and uncluttered. Avoid placing too many items on the shelf, as this can block energy flow. A few balanced decorations are enough to maintain harmony and elegance. For added comfort, try a small bedside lamp with a soft yellow glow. Warm lighting helps drive away cold energy and brings calm, especially at night. Many people say that after just a few days, the room feels cozier, sleep improves, and feelings of heaviness fade away. Fourth, install a soundproof panel if the headboard is next to a bathroom. This is not just a technical fix, it helps balance yin and yang energy. It blocks the cold, damp energy from behind and keeps the room dry, warm, and quiet. When done right, the wall behind the bed acts as an energetic shield, making sleep feel safer and deeper. First, pick materials that suit your space and climate. Great choices include natural wood, moisture-resistant gypsum, or acoustic felt. Wood absorbs cold energy and balances moisture. Gypsum and felt soften sounds like water or pipes. For more protection, add acoustic foam or thermal insulation between the existing wall and the panel. Leave a 3 to 5 centimeter gap for airflow to prevent mold, especially in wet seasons. For color, go with warm, gentle tones like wood brown, earthy yellow, beige, or soft white. These yang shades ground the space and keep energy calm. Avoid cold tones like gray, black, or deep blue, which increase yin energy and can make the room feel heavy. If you enjoy accents, paint a small section in brown or gold to boost the earth generates metal effect for strength and support. After the panel is installed, hang a peaceful landscape painting to uplift energy. Choose images of mountains, sunrises, green trees, or open fields, symbols of renewal and stability. Hang it at eye level when seated for visual balance. Avoid intense images, loud colors, or large animals, as they may disturb your sleep. In Feng Shui, the bedroom is more than just a place to sleep. It is where we nurture life energy and protect our inner peace. Every object and placement carries energy. It can either support you or slowly drain your good fortune. Even one wall, one window, or the way your bed is placed can shift the entire energy of the home. But when we understand and apply these principles, the bedroom becomes a place that gathers energy, cultivates blessings, and heals the heart. The body recovers, the mind clears, and fortune quietly begins to blossom. With a supportive headboard, a good orientation, a way to contain and protect energy, and thoughtful remedies for trouble spots, your home begins to shine, and you will feel that transformation day by day. Less fatigue, deeper sleep, a lighter, calmer spirit. Remember, Feng Shui is not superstition. It is the art of arranging space so that natural energy flows in the right direction. Every small adjustment, like closing a curtain, hanging a gourd, or adding a wooden panel, is a way of declaring, keep the good, release the bad, invite the blessings. And when the space is at peace, our hearts can finally rest too. If your room still does not feel truly comfortable, do not ignore the little details. Try applying the ancient Feng Shui wisdom passed down through generations. You may find yourself sleeping deeper, feeling lighter, and watching your home's energy shift for the better with each passing day. Before you leave this video, take a moment to speak a positive affirmation to open the flow of good energy for yourself. Good fortune is flowing through my home. And if you would like to continue exploring the mysteries of Feng Shui, how to protect peace and attract abundance, be sure to subscribe to the channel and join us as we go deeper into the world of energy, intention, and the magic hidden in every corner of your home.